1:30. We're on our way to Manchester. Jake's driving like a screaming demon.
As screaming as I get.
You can't see him, but he's there. Oh, there he is.
See me?
No.
No? What about now?
Is there a dome light up there?
No, can't see.
Yeah, but it only opens if I open my door.
Well.
And we're back.
Just turn the radio down.
Alright.
1:30 in the morning.
1:31.
Driving to the airport.
It's a balmy 28 degrees in Vermont, and it's been crappy weather for the past week. And we went out ice fishing once, and now we're hoping we're going to have good ice when we get back. But in the meantime, we're going to go chase some deer in the desert.
When he says deer, he means anything that moves.
Anything that moves. Keith is super excited about Guadamunde or coatis.
Jacks.
Yeah, jackrabbits. Jake and Keith have never been out to Arizona. This is going to be my 5th year out, or 5th or 6th year out.
We decided we wanted to do some kind of a trip this year.
Yeah.
And figured that since Grady's been here a few times, it'd be a better use of our time to go somewhere we had some knowledge of than go try something new and maybe be lucky. Just felt like our odds were a little better going somewhere someone's been.
Putting a lot of faith in me.
Yep.
Last time I trusted myself to find deer, it hasn't worked for a couple of years in a row. We'll see though. A little bit different game out there. Do a lot of glassing, probably a decent amount of hiking, and we are going to see more deer than we will in Vermont, guaranteed. So we're excited about that. But we'll see you at the airport or on the plane or in the desert. Peace.
Let's see how it goes.
We made it to Arizona.
We're freaking here, boys.
This is wild.
This is very cool.
But Keith was just saying we're very out of place.
Yeah. I'm gonna go through a gallon of sunblock this week.
Tilted towards you.
And that's if we, don't fall off a cliff or, get carried away by a bunch of drug traffickers or something.
The good news is we got on both our flights. Neither of them got canceled or delayed, and we got our bows and our gear, and presumably everything looks good in our cases, so that is a plus. We're now rolling southeast,
We've got
trying to
about
make it to town.
2 hours left.
Yeah.
In 5.2 miles. Continue on US 60 east toward Glow.
Yes, dear.
Yeah. We've been going for 19 hours. Yeah, go ahead and flip her around.
So this is what we're driving through. To give you a little bit of an idea.
We got a rental truck with pretty sick tinted windows that you can't see deer out the side of. But if they're in front of us or behind them, we'll see them.
Yeah. You got all these big freaking mountains with all these draws and gullies and all kinds of stuff out here.
You see the streaks running.
Yeah, they've had a lot of rain, evidently. So Grady says he's guaranteed us that the deer are just going to be running everywhere. So
We're walking. They'll be somewhere. We'll find some. Find something.
But if they're not, we know who to blame.
Yep.
So this is home. What's a good word?
We're alive. We
Made it. And got some sleep.
Finally. Gonna go
6 something. 6:30 something. Gonna shoot some bows. 6:40.
make sure they survive the travels.
Check some broadheads, and we'll sling a few, or check some field points, sling a few broadheads. Make sure we're good out to our comfortable ranges. And then I think the boys gonna be here at 7. We'll shoot, and then we're gonna head up and load out.
What do you think?
It's pretty neat.
Grady and Dan are walking up on top of that. Yeah, so the buck's right there.
Yep.
The doe's up here, heading up.
The fawn is in front of the doe, in front of the buck.
And the fawn's in between them. Colt jumped down and he's heading up through here somewhere to try to get on him. And Grady and Dan are coming. We don't know if they're coming through this draw or around the other side of that hill. Yeah, you can see Colt.
Where?
It's right straight down from us.
Little buck is headed up.
That buck's looking at Colt, I think. Tell Colt to be careful.
Be careful, he's looking at.
Well,
It's been a cluster.
it's been a cluster.
I don't know whose idea it was to leave the new guys in charge glassing.
Yeah. Dan just missed a 3x3
Whitetail.
whitetail, and it looks like Colt is stalking around in on a nice mule deer, a big mule deer.
Yeah. So, yeah, Dan's on that ridge. Grady was right here. And Colt is right there.
Up top.
And there's a big buck just the other side of that, I think, that he's going after. But it's
We're cutting it close.
almost out of shooting light. What's your reflection on day one?
Day one was good. Day one started slow. I'm gonna leave all that out for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a sandwich.
Started slow. We checked bows this morning. Got everyone shooting good. And we didn't find a whole lot of deer first thing. It warmed up pretty good.
We saw a few mule deer does.
Yeah, we saw a couple of groups. And really we saw a couple bucks right at the end of the day. You know, a nice mule deer and ended up being a nice whitetail buck. We didn't know it was around, but
Right.
it was a good start. Knocked the cobwebs off. We did a little hiking. We took the buggy around. We checked a lot of spots. Kind of got a good idea, we feel like, of where the rut's at, which is good. We're gonna hit it hard again tomorrow.
We'll try a new spot.
Yep, most likely.
See what happens.
And we're gonna eat some cheats and
Yeah.
salsa.
And we're gonna go get some supper.